Okay, welcome to another episode of the Real Gym Experience UK. Originally today we were going to be at the Muscle Unit gym in Barnsley with the Barnsley Pitbull, and due to some problems he's having at his gym, he cancelled them. And I contacted Sam, who was recommended to me by Zach Khan, and Sam very kindly fit us in at short notice, so we really appreciate being here and Sam doing this for us at short notice. We're at the Muscle Pit gym in Dewsbury. So Sam, can you tell us a bit of a background to your gym, please? When did you open this gym? Did you open it yourself or did you buy it from someone previously?
Well, firstly, I'd like to say thanks for the nice introduction there, John. It's interesting that Rob has blobbed on you, and I hope that he understands that he should have an interview as soon as possible to preserve old school gyms like this. And this gym's been going since 1970, and it's a marvel of human endeavour. The amount of pain and suffering that people have had in there is unreal, and the gains they must have had will have been permanent. There's guys wandering around Dewsbury that used to train here, they're still jacked. They don't blow up and blow down like the modern world. They have aesthetics, we have drive, discipline, and we like being uncomfortable. So this gym really for me represents everything that bodybuilding should be about. You don't get big muscles by being comfortable. You need to be uncomfortable before you start. I don't want to sit on a machine and go, "Oh, this feels nice." I want to get in there, get dirty, and start hurting myself and others.
Yeah. So this is a place where you come when you want to train hard. Yeah.
I think the reason that I was called Sam by my mother was because it's an acronym for sadism and masochism.
You like pain, basically.
I like giving pain.
You like just dishing out, yeah.
This is a gym made in heaven, as you can see from the welcoming fences and the barriers around it. We've got a nice bit of barbed wire, razor wire down the side. If you're not a member, you're not coming in. Anyway.
Do you have a lot of personal training clients, Sam?
I've been up and down, not really. Like you, the reason you started this channel is to draw attention to hardcore bodybuilding gyms that are suffering.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this kind of gym is now suffering with the advent of these mass-produced commercial gyms with equipment that's made for Chinese people. Short in stature. I don't mean that on Chinese because obviously you can't say anything these days. But yeah, and I honestly am passionate about bodybuilding.
Yeah.
I was a judge for many years. I started with the EFBB back in 1988.
Right.
And they of course changed to UBFF, and I've been a judge for the Natural Physique Association for many years.
Wow.
AMB before that.
Can you tell us some stars you've judged, some people you've judged on stage?
Funnily enough, I've judged Dorian, Linky Wilson back in the early 90s.
Dorian and, sorry.
Linky Wilson was a memorable battle there. There's been a few good bodybuilders.
Did that take you all around the country doing that?
Yeah. More recently I was with the IFBB Pro League at Watford where Samson Doda qualified.
Really? Were you judging, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, so you still do?
No, I've resigned from
Have you?
the federation, yeah.
Right. Okay, so you're saying that your gym's taken a decline since, is there a lot of new sort of commercial gyms in the area in Dewsbury?
Yeah, Pure Gym opened last year 200 metres away.
Right.
It just dilutes the water, if you like.
Yeah,
I think what's happening is people are not looking for these because they want to go to these mass-produced, everything looks the same when you walk in kind of gyms.
Yeah.
And they just want to take your money, but they don't realise that. So we're in a bit of a cleft stick situation.
Yeah.
Where not many people know about hardcore bodybuilding gyms, and they don't like the look of them. They're not particularly welcoming.
Yeah, I think the young generation especially don't appreciate what's good about these gyms, and that's why I'm doing this, is to sort of highlight. I think this is the 7th one we've done. And you're the 7th gym owner, and every one of you has been a gent,
Yes.
And as long as you go to train hard, you're welcome at these types of gyms.
And I would give free advice.
Yeah.
People do not have to come to me and I'm charging you a tenner just to tell you how to lift a weight. That's not going to happen. And you get encouraged and shown how to grow muscle properly.
Yeah.
None of these bulking, lean, cut this, shred this, whatever. I'm here to either build muscle or lose fat. I prep people for shows. I've done a lot in my time, and I'm still keen, and I still love bodybuilding.
Do you currently have any competitors at your gym? Any active competitors?
I've got a couple of natural competitors that are dieting for shows last year, but they're in off season now.
Yeah.
I've helped a lot of people get on the stage.
I've not asked you this, did you yourself compete?
Yes.
Yeah. What's a bit of your history? Can you talk us through it?
Yeah, I was in the same show as Ian Harrison, one of our famous bodybuilders, was a great guy, in October 1985. My first show was his first show.
Right.
And I weighed 10 stone, and he weighed 12 and a half. And the rest is history for that boy. He weighed about 15 and a half stone the following March. I mean, in fact, none of us got a look in while Ian was competing. He was magnificent. Yeah. Incredible physique.
Do you know John Bridge? The Ironman Jim Preston? No.
Sure.
He was just saying that Ian Harrison was one of his mentors coming up because he was sponsored by Extreme Nutrition.
Right.
So he was one who sort of guided him through the ranks, and
it's a small world.
Yeah, and he ended up winning the Mr. Britain. So yeah, we spoke about Ian Harrison then. He went all the way to the Olympia, didn't he?
Yeah.
Ian Harrison.
Yeah, and then became a wrestler after that.
Yeah.
But he's a great guy. I saw him a couple of years ago. Actually, went to his house, chat. Got a lot of time for the old greats that are here, who are still with us, and he's a tribute to UK bodybuilding.
Do you think people train as hard as they used to? Do you think they don't?
Well, I've trained with Samson Doda, and I think he trains incredibly hard. The man has got incredible discipline and great genetics. So there are still some great bodybuilders, modern bodybuilders, in this world that deserve to go places.
Do you still enjoy bodybuilding now? Do you still enjoy?
I enjoy it, but I wouldn't say. It's funny because obviously we were talking about my career, and it slowly grew and grew and grew. And due to a few political things, I ended up competing outside this country. So I did well with the WFF,
Where did that take you?
WBBF, all the way to the World Championship in Austria in 2005, and I won the World Championship against 21 of the lads that on the stage at the time.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I had a good physique then before I ruptured my calf, so they got ruptured for me. But more recently, somebody assisted me and pushed down on a seated calf raise while I was in a rest pause.
What was the damage like? What?
Both calves have been disappeared. They were down here and now they're up here.
Did you have them reattached?
I didn't even know I'd done it. I just thought I'd had a painful workout. It's winter.
Wow.
I didn't look at them.
That is hardcore, so you told you can't stick them.
Just got back into it, and then next spring when I started dieting, I was like, something wrong with them.
Wow. That's amazing.
I was 18 and a half stone then. When I turned 50, I competed in the NEC Universe. That's the last time I competed. And I'm 56 now.
How long ago was that, sorry?
2019.
Right, okay.
Last time I competed.
Are you retired? No?
I don't see myself as retired. I still train hard.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you say you lived in Essex now? Do you say Essex? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you, where do you train down there? What kind of a
side
gym?
of my house.
Oh, right, okay.
I bought some old school equipment and I train primarily there.
You were never tempted to join a gym down there?
No, there's no. I've been to a few rubber-coated gyms, but one of the reasons I wear gloves, aside from looking vaguely weird and eccentric, which I like, is I don't like the feel of rubber. If I want to put rubber on, it'll be a condom. If I want to touch rubber, it'll be a condom. I won't be using. It's like I don't want to touch those rubber-coated plates.
Yeah. So there's no hardcore gyms down there.
There's no sound of the clank of steel. People suffering as they're moving steel about. You can't hear a thing. All you can see is big headphones and blank faces.
Did you look for one when you went down there? Did you look and couldn't find one?
There's a couple of old school gyms that I'll travel a long way in Essex to get to a good old school gym.
Right.
Yeah.
It was, like I say, it was Zach Carney who told me about Jim. I believe Zach comes up, he's a friend of yours. He trains here sometimes.
Trains here a lot in the early days,
Yeah. Have you trained with Zach?
Yeah, many times,
Monster, isn't he?
He trains like a beast.
Yeah.
He's a great guy to train with.
Yeah.
Great fun. Yeah, I remember we had a New Year workout once and he threw up round the back after legs. It was a great session. And again, where can you throw up in gyms like this? You don't see anybody puking these days.
Do you get an influx of young lads coming through the doors still, or 20,
there's a few young
lads?
lads, and I encourage them as best I can.
Yeah.
Got a couple of small groups of lads coming in, but I bet I haven't got more than 50 members. that's the state of the place at the moment. But also, I'm in a slightly economically deprived area.
Yeah, yeah.
And it supports a charity. You know, charity's been going 73 years, and they're suffering now.
So. Right. What's the history behind the gym? So who had it before you?
Well, it wasn't open to the public.
Oh, so
that was the thing. He just built it for himself. It was a lot smaller when I decided to open it for the public. Just around the COVID times, funny enough, which is good luck, isn't it?
So who was it?
So he's just a guy that
had his own gym.
Well, yeah, he built it for himself.
Right.
And it was all handmade equipment.
Wow.
And just a select few of his buddies used to come and train with him.
It was one thing Zach said to me. He said your equipment's really old, but really good.
Yeah, it really was.
He said that, yeah.
It's handmade.
Yeah.
It's made for people our height.
Yeah.
And it ain't comfortable.
Yeah.
The only thing I ever did when I took it on was reupholster it in real leather.
Yeah.
So I reupholstered all the equipment in real leather. And then outdoors I've experimented, I've acquired old pieces. That's from a school in Northumberland, 1974, that pec deck.
Right.
And then they've got some old Panatta 80s chain-driven equipment, which is fantastic. And then there's a new piece in the corner. That's a pendulum squat made by Nitram Sport. Nitram is Martin Backles. A lot of people don't realise that.
Is that what it is? Right.
Yeah, he used to be based in Morley, so
right.
That's a new piece of kit that I got from his place.
So yeah, a lot of your equipment's outside. What you were telling me before you set up in?
With COVID, they said for a while they said that we could open outdoor gyms. So I opened an outdoor gym. What can I say?
Yeah, but it's nice in summer training outdoors with fresh air and that.
Yeah, it's great in winter. It's my favourite time. You stick to the steel,
Yeah. Nice one. Thank you for talking us through that. Yeah. Would you mind doing a little walk around with us?
Of course.
Showing us a few things. Yeah.
Okay, so Sam's just going to give us a little walk around his gym. So you've got this outdoor area, as we discussed.
Yes.
Could you tell us what you've got in it?
Yeah, got a lovely old 1974 pec deck on here. That's very pleasant. It's smooth.
Yeah.
And it's steel.
Yes, some of this kit, it looks old, but when you get on it, the feel of it's fantastic.
Yes.
Really smooth.
Yeah, we've got an old school 60-degree leg press here, which again, Panatta knew how to make equipment.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. They still make some nice equipment, but again, it's a little bit too comfortable for my life.
We've got a Panatta almost exactly like this, but it's a plate loader.
Oh, very nice.
But you can tell it's exactly the same.
Well, have you seen how you get the machine on? Look at this. If you ignore the cans that people drop, but this is how you adjust the weights. You have to stand on that.
Okay.
To
and select
change the peg. Yeah. To get your.
I've never seen that with a stack before.
Yeah, it's cool. Isn't it? Stack and a stick.
If you look at that angle, that's a steep angle for a leg press.
60 degrees, beautiful.
Yeah.
And this is what you're stood on right now is the 7 meters of hell, I call it.
Oh, for the sled.
Prowler, yeah. I put that in. It's
yeah.
really good after a leg workout.
Yeah. Do you sometimes push that, sometimes pull it, like you said?
You can pull it back down. I usually stand on it and put a couple of 20s on it, stand on that. And
use that as a finisher on leg day, do you?
Yeah, it's good. Nice. Yeah. Hurts. It's very nice.
This is another one that we've got. We've got this one in our gym. Panatta hack squat.
It got modified. I don't know who by to put Olympic plates on.
Yes.
It's 1 inch.
What we did with ours, we took the sidebars off and we put it here in the middle to save space.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. But we've got that exact model.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah,
it's a great piece of kit.
It is a great piece of kit. Very steep again.
Yeah, it does.
Like they make them these days. Like they make them very declined, don't they? So you can pile loads of weight on.
Do you know? Yeah, I just went on a Nautilus hack squat the other day, and it was like I felt like it was laid down.
Yeah,
it's
so you can put some plates on, isn't it? Yeah,
fix this shit.
So people feel strong.
You're not supposed to be comfortable. Anyway, yeah.
Look at this. So you get a pendulum.
So yeah, this is such a beast. Somebody once said to me, "Oh, I've done 4 plates aside on that. It's dead easy. This machine." I went, "That's not right. We put 4 plates on the back." Which is what takes the stress off the knees, on each side. I was like, piece of piss.
All of a sudden it made sense, yeah.
Yeah. But it's a beauty for a bit.
Abductor machine.
Yes, abductor machine. It's obviously something that a lot of people neglect, and it isn't purely the preserve of women.
Yeah.
That's what I will say.
Yeah. Does that flip and let you do both? So can you do the inside and the outside?
No, you can't.
Oh, that's for the outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's because I acquired it as a job lot with this one as well. This is a beauty.
Seated leg curl.
Yeah, this is the best 50 quid I ever spent.
50 quid, wow. You got yourself a bargain there.
I know. And it's multiple adjustments. So you can adjust that. I've had to have it re-welded to fix. You can adjust that. so that the whole angle goes up and down. I believe in getting a stretch and a squeeze.
Yeah.
All of that pussy shit that you see in other gyms where you're just doing that tickling. You say, oh, I've done my hamstrings. I mean, fuck.
Full range of motion.
And then you can pin yourself in with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, you can adjust the seat backwards and forwards. So, yeah. So you're now entering my back passage. I hope you know that. It's tight. Not like some people's. So, yeah, made by Salter. Have you ever seen one of them before?
I haven't seen one. Glute machine.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, actually. But again, highly adjustable. And these are the weighing scale company, you know, but you get on here, you bend over, as you should do when you're in my back passage, and then you push it out like that,
Nice.
so, as you can see. But
Yeah.
very good for glutes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
That's like a great machine. Yeah.
You might want to give that a go. I don't know what you're training. I love the feel of chains. When I'm sitting on Panatta's equipment, there's something ruthless about them.
You've got a fair bit of Panatta, haven't you?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
gives you a beautiful stretch. You're actually under tension at the bottom of the movement.
Yeah.
How many laying down curls can you get where you get a stretch at the bottom of the movement? Not many. I've seen Gym 80 have produced a new one that is all right for that.
Again, this is the exact leg curl we've got at our gym. And I used to have that, and I sold it, and I got in a lot of trouble from my members.
Did you regret selling it?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah. This is a newish one that I've acquired, and I do like them, but obviously, you know, that does feel quite nice. And it's adjustable in height. Do you want to give that a
Yeah, I
little
do.
whirl?
Yeah, that looks great.
You don't need a lot of weight. But it's
That's a great movement, that. Very, very smooth.
Doesn't get much smoother, does it, when using free weights? And here's a nice piece of kit that I got the lads to make me for a tenner, because I found this in one of the rooms inside the gym. It's original, don't know what it is, but it's heavy. And it was on that hook. So you basically do that, and I bought a couple of pulleys and they made me the steel, so you can do triceps.
Oh, triceps, nice.
A bit of lats. Then we have a Cutler row. Have you ever seen one of them before?
Oh, I haven't. No, I've got some Cutler kit, but I haven't got this piece.
Yeah. I might need to. Yeah. You can't wait to have a go. You just can't wait.
I want to play on everything.
Play with everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pull-over machine.
Pulse pull-over machine. Obviously, I can't afford the Nautilus that Dorian was on, but, you know, if I could find a Nautilus one, I'd probably try and get one. But I wouldn't leave it outside. It'd have to go in.
Wow.
And then we're coming into the last bit.
Bigger than you think.
Yes, it keeps going. Look at that beast. Have you ever been in one of them?
I haven't, no.
I don't know which pussies had that set there unless they're about 10 foot tall. Especially I just did legs the other day. Yeah, so that feels pretty nice.
Yeah, there's a good range of motion, that,
Yeah,
isn't
and
it?
when you push it, it tips the toes towards you, which is Arthur Jones' tip of getting more quad engagement.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so it's pretty nice, is that? And a ridiculous stack.
Donkey calf raise.
And this is one of the machines I acquired from a friend of mine in Peterborough, Ash, who has got Definition Gym in Peterborough. I don't know if you know him.
I haven't. Is that a good gym to visit?
Great gym to visit.
Is it?
Yeah. And yeah, he likes old school kit. He's got a brilliant gym called Bodyworks as well.
Hard to come by a donkey calf raise these
I
days.
saw my wife on this, and I had to purchase it. It's as simple as that.
That's what sold it to you.
It is, and I think you know what that is, so I don't need
Yeah.
to say that. Then behind you, you've got Hammer Strength copy. Lovely machine, to be fair.
Pull
For
downs.
lats, yeah.
Yeah.
Great stretch. Here's an original I had to chuck out, but I still keep him using it. T-bar.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to look like Arnold. I don't mind demonstrating this one, but you know, you just need to bang it on your chest a little bit. Anyway, I'm a peaceful guy. This is a
Tricep extensions.
extension, and it works pretty nice when it wants to. Somebody's been playing with that. Don't know what. People don't know how to use kit.
No.
You know, they just don't know how to use it, and it blows me away. I like to leave the spider's webs for extra resistance.
Nice. Beautiful.
And then there's a Panatta Smith with an old school bench and some just discs that just weigh heavy.
Yeah.
When we go inside, you'll see that I've got discs and plates that nobody knows what they weigh.
Right.
Just heavy shit.
Just heavy.
That we like
That's all that
lifting.
matters.
Yeah. This works outside as well. That
Oh,
cost
does
me
it?
$2,000 that back in the day, but
It still
It's,
works.
yeah, it's battery powered, so you jump on it and it knacks you. Have you ever used one?
I haven't, no.
Lateral, it's a lateral.
Can I have a go?
Yeah, it's a lateral stepper, it's called. To give it some welly, I bet nobody's used it for a while. Go on, spin it round and round.
Wow.
It'll come on.
This is crazy.
Faster.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's coming on, yeah.
Yeah.
Then it gives you a range of programs.
Can you go the other way too,
Yeah. But it hits your knees. When you start increasing that resistance, the plus and minus buttons here, then you really you get a good kicking.
I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's a brilliant machine. I always wanted to do it to strengthen knees because knees are a...
Yeah, absolutely.
God made a mistake when he made knees.
Absolutely.
Maximum stretch. And it feels great on the knees.
Favourite inspirations obviously is Reg Park, and there's various original Reg Park weights in here that you can see. And this is his old instructional video on how to lift weights, and I always threaten people with this exercise, a variation of my own speciality. If people don't do exercises properly, that's what they get. Exercise 2B.
What do you think of this, Jim? What's it like?
How we describe this is it's a gym you come to and you go there and rush on the hands.
Yeah.
It's just, it's like a rocket gym. It's
Yeah,
not-
old school, real gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this whole thing's about, is like real gyms like this. So I want to say thank you, Sam, for having us today.
You're
Really
welcome.
appreciate your hospitality. Real old school gym. Really enjoyed training there. Thanks for having us.
You've been pushing too many pencils, huh? Anyway, yeah.
Like and subscribe if you enjoy these. Give us a support, comment beneath. Thanks again.
Do it.